Okay, we're in Edinburgh. It's raining today, but this is the entrance to Holyrood Castle. This is where the Queen stays, Queen of England stays during their visits to Scotland. Also where Mary Queen of Scots lived and reigned. And a beautiful palace that we've just gone through.
And it's a wonderful day. Good thing we didn't play this morning because it was raining terribly bad. But it's a beautiful day now, and we're going to go out and try and beat each other's brains out. So it should be a lot of fun. Of course, looks great, and everybody is wonderful. We had our pints of beer before we teed off.
What did you have to eat?
I'm sorry?
What did you have to eat?
I had a ham sandwich with no salad, and it was wonderful.
Okay, we'll take some shots out on the court.
Good.
All right.
Started out left.
Get out of that trap.
Over the trap.
We're on the right side right here.
Okay, here's Mikey. Started out at it. Short, he said. Ooh, wasn't short, he said.
Well, here we are up on about the 7th hole, something like this. Is it 7th? 7th hole. What a great view of the first or 4th. Turning around here towards, we're up in the highest point probably of the golf course here. Looking down. All right.
7th fairway.
7th fairway.
Mike.
Here comes Mike.
Guys behind us.
This heather sucks.
Alright, here goes the big guy, Mr. Golf. And a mighty whap it was.
And a mighty whap into the wind.
Into the wind. About 180 out.
Right into a whole bunker out there, I'm not sure.
And here's Mike. Starting to put his game together now.
Oh, that's a hooker. Little hooker. Whoop. Bad ball, come on.
Well, here we are. Mike's lining up his putt.
Helping me, Paul. Got this. Wow.
We're about ready to hit around 17. Guys are taking me to the cleaners. No mercy on the amount of pounds that I got.
All right.
I think he went right. Not.
He's down there somewhere.
Trap. Maybe in the trap.
Here we are at the first tee of Kilspindie, right to the east of Edinburgh. We played yesterday, sunnier day today. Came back to return a shirt that Paul bought that had a hole in it. Here we are at Melrose Abbey. An abbey in ruins. Outside in the cemetery. Looking at some of the gravestones here, we found one that's at 1624. The rest of them are
1712.
Yeah.
This one right here is 1712. The short one.
1712 on this one.
His age.
On the other side, where the monks lived in some of these ruins, halls, kitchens, all of this was now gone. This is a little museum next on the other side of this little road. Here we are in Anstruther Harbor.
Birthday today. How old is he?
Three today.
Oh my gosh, 3. Happy birthday.
Good day, haven't you? Shy.
Here we are in the picturesque village of Elie, where there's a nice golf course on which I played several years ago. You can see the harbor comes right in here. It is tidal. The village is in the background. It's quite nice. Here we are in Anstruther Harbor, between Elie and Crail, along the coast, south of St. Andrews. And I'm coming around, showing you the village, and this is the village. Here we are in the village of Crail, another one of the villages in Fife here, south of St. Andrews. This is a beautiful place, very picturesque, and one of the recommended tourist stops along the way. Another part of Crail here on the other side of the harbor. I'm panning back towards the village right now. It's a huge break wall here to protect the boats, and a beach, as you can see, on the other side. Quite nice. Here's part of the little village. See some of the fishing nets here. It looks like lobster cages. The fishing boats are probably out right now. Here we are a little further down in the village of Crail, in a kind of a residential area. This is Tuesday, August 8th, 1995. And this is real pretty. You can see the beach down there with a little natural pool that they built. And the sea today is very quiet. It's cool, it's about 75 degrees, it's just gorgeous. Here we are at the beach at St. Andrews, which is just leading into town. Beautiful beach, beautiful day. I think this is a beach for the university students, actually. Goes all the way down. And you can see the village starting in the background. Here we are, another part of St. Andrews. Very rocky, water-beaten shores, jagged cliffs, and right next to the original castle you can see part of here. We're going to go inside and take some more pictures. Here we are inside the castle gates into the cemetery. And it's obviously in ruins. They say here that the church was removed and replaced and put into town from this location. And in the background you can see the city itself, or the village of St. Andrews. This must have been a huge church. You can see that we're looking in the front entrance and the side walls and the places for the pillars. Immense cathedral from the 1600s and destroyed. Well, here we are. You can guess. There's the first tee. The Royal and Ancient Clubhouse. And now we're moving over to the 18th green. Right there. Here's the shops along St. Andrews. Going back towards the famous bridge, which we should be coming up to in a second. Which is back there. And this is the 17th hole, the infamous road hole. And we're looking down onto the first green. The course goes basically straight out and straight back. There's the hotel that people hit the drive over the corner. And here we are, St. Andrews. There's a couple of fellas on the 18th tee. If we pan around here, you'll see the famous bridge. You'll see it here coming up. There it is. And we'll panorama back, and you see still some of the bleachers and stands that were built for the Open this year. Looking back now on the Royal and Ancient Clubhouse and onto the 18th green, the road along the side and the shops. Well, this is Prestwick Golf Course, and if it wasn't for a few little bits of green and a flag or two, I don't think you'd be able to tell there's a golf course out here. I'm standing in front of the clubhouse. I'm looking, looks like probably the 9th green there, and then maybe the 18th green there. We're right by the seaside in Prestwick. I didn't either. Well, we're on the 5th tee. This is the 5th, isn't it?
Yeah, par 3.
Par 3, and we're looking at the fairway. Not quite sure where the fairway is, but we'll find out in a few minutes. Well, here I am about the 8th hole. This is a 7th green, actually. And as you can see, I'm going to walk up to this bunker, which I spent 3 shots in. It was great fun. There's a little ladder going down there. Hit the wall a couple of times, and here's the green. It was a fun hole. Well, we're on the 11th hole, and it's a beautiful place. Just looking out towards the green, which is out that way. And it's the first one we could actually see the fairway and the green at the same time. This is some of the nasty rough we got out here, but it sure is a pretty place. Number 11, par 3, all carry.
You will see the lamp standing have 5 symbols on them, all above the 2 fish in the ring. These symbols will also be found on the Glasgow coat of arms, because they are miracles forbidden to kill our patron saint, St. Mungo. Down to your right, you'll see a little sandstone building on its own. You may not have a clear view. It cost them $1.25 million to renovate it, but they got the building for £1. The battle on around the airport tail is the ball and socket. Now we have a very bad civil war. However, the owner is known as the person who grew up here in Carrollton Place and went to America was Stanley Jefferson. One more better as it stands. He went to the States, but also a few of our experience with the Indians or the African books. It was built in 1960 as the Caledonian Princess. There was a half ferry between Gibraltar in Scotland and Mark in Northern Ireland. In a working life ago, when we went to Newcastle, which is one of Glasgow's 72 parks, to have more parks for heavy population than any other city in Europe. Our population, of course, is about 700,000. I see about...
Well, here we are. We're at the Pickwick Hotel. It's Thursday. And we just came back from Glasgow. And this is a wonderful hotel just to the just in the city of Ayr. And we've got the honeymoon suite of all places. And we'll have that recorded in just a second. Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. What hole is this, Ian?
This is 4.
Number 4. We're at number 4, Western Gailes.
Yeah. That's 5.
And it's a beautiful morning.
That's 5 you're looking at.
And this is 5 here.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful morning. We're all by ourselves. I'm going to get out of here about 10 o'clock. Ian's going out again. Well, we're on the number 6 hole here. What's this called, Ian, here? Is there a name for it?
Yeah,
It's on the sign there, huh?
Yeah.
This is the 5th green, which I didn't do so good. I double bogeyed. Got into the mess and didn't actually play it all that bad, but didn't do very well. This is number 7, and this is my caddy Ian, who's helping me out. And this is a beautiful hole. It's called C. And I think if you're on the tee, you're fine. And it looks to me, if you're on the green, you're fine. But if you're anyplace else, you ain't so fine. And it's right out there. Took me a while to find it.
Glad he thought of that.
Okay, I finished my round here at Western Gailes, and I had some good holes coming in. I think I was 1 over for the last 6 holes, but I had a couple bad holes going in. Shot a 41 and a 45 on the front, so I ended up with an 87. Could have been worse. It's a beautiful place. Well, as you can see here, we're at the Turnberry Hotel, right on the seaside, just south of the city of Maidens, just going into Turnberry. This is the Turnberry Hotel, one of the best hotels in England, Scotland, or Britain, I should say. And we're now swinging around. This is the road into Turnberry. And now we're coming onto the course. And you see part of the course there. Here's the clubhouse, which is very impressive. Keep swinging around. The vehicle went by it. And that's the parking. Really a 360. Well, here we are at Turnberry. Here's the famous lighthouse. Excuse me for wobbling, but I'm in zoom. And I'm on the second hole on the errand course. And this is long, deep, rough. Very awful. I'm up there by the trap. You know, to go find my ball, I hope. Here I am on the 4th green at Turnberry. My ball. In the distance, on the full wind, you can see the Gailes and rock. Okay, that's rock. Right out there. Pebble Mountain. It's the mushroom kind. Well, here we are, just north of Turnberry, going back to Ayr, along this beautiful Scottish coastline. Off in the distance across the sea there is Northern Ireland, but it's probably about 50 miles, so you can't see it. And I'm looking back on a little peninsula and back that way. It's blowing a little bit. That's why I'm having a hard time holding the camera still. And that is Troon back there. I'm not sorry, not Troon, Turnberry. Real pretty countryside. We're just a little bit further north towards Ayr, and there's just a little nice stop point here where You can take a look at a little village here that's on the... Looks like they've got a castle or something on the olden ruins, and it's being refurbished. And we'll move around here to the right. Beautiful view of the sea here. Some golden wheat. Go a little further. Beautiful. You actually see some land on the other side there. There's a peninsula coming out. Beautiful in here. It's gorgeous. Well, this is the morning of Saturday. It's our last day. We drove down from Ayr in Troon to this place called Whittle-le-Woods, and it's the Shaw Hill Golf and Country Club. It's a private club that they use to generate money for the club. It's a beautiful old club and a quite nice looking course. And here's part of the club right here. Come back here. See some of the building here. Very nice. Very quiet.